How eating influences your success. You will never ever doubt yourself anymore. What to eat, when to eat, how to eat, what is right, what is not, whom to listen, whom to not. And then I saw the result. Hi, my name is Marta and I am a certified nutritionist who is here to help you look your best, feel your best, be your best. Today I'll explain you how food is connected with success in your life so that you have more chances to reach your goals. And I am your example to why the things I'm about to disclose actually work. Why, when I became a nutritionist, I got into my dream university, I started working my dream career, I started earning money, I started living my dream life. The way my eating habits evolved helped me get to my success. So let's get started and I'll explain how it works. First of all, food is your fuel in life, and you should consume enough fuel to be able to function properly and get to your dreams. You cannot state that you need X number of calories or X number of meals per day to function properly. You have to remember that in order to reach your goals, you have to do a lot of effort, right? You have to think a lot. You have to find solutions to problems. Your brain has to be able to work and not get into the sleep mode because it doesn't have enough energy. And indeed, somebody may eat a small portion of porridge, one egg, an apple, and this person can function for the whole day, create amazing ideas, do a lot of work, not sleep more than 6 hours a day, and live like that the whole life. But for another person, this amount of food, which plays a role of fuel, first of all, will be so little that this person will have enough energy to only wake up, do some simple tasks, and that's it. And this person may want to do a lot in her or his life, but he or she doesn't have enough energy. They may think what's wrong with them. They may think that it's psychology, that they are lazy, that something's wrong with their hormones, when in reality they may need more food. And I took an extreme example when a person eats very little, but I can also take an example when somebody eats a lot. Well, let's take myself. And I not only eat something that fulfills my body, I also eat something that fulfills my soul. For example, I am a creative person, but if I don't eat something sweet, ideas just don't come to my head. I need to have a piece of cake and then I can create. And what do you think I'll choose between being creative and eating that small piece of cake, or not be able to create any interesting ideas, but not eating any cake because somebody said that it's bad for your health? No, I choose what helps me fulfill my soul, and doing the things that I'm passionate about fulfill my soul. And the most interesting thing here is that you'll not ever get extra kilos for eating something extra when your body really asks for it, when your soul really asks for it. But you also need to understand that there is a difference between emotional and physical hunger. But if your physical hunger says that you need to eat that, eat that. In fact, most people eat less than they need, because they think that if they eat a bit more, they would gain extra kilos, when in reality, there is no set example how everything works like. You never know. You have to understand yourself, and you will not be able to understand yourself if you don't test. Maybe it's you who needs to eat more to reach your goals, to start living your life to the fullest, and not thinking, oh my God, I want to sleep, or oh my God, I cannot sing. Maybe you cannot sing because you're not eating enough. This is very common for people to think that food is something very simple that works in the same way for everyone, when in reality food is a very individual topic. You have to be very conscious regarding what to do to look your best and have enough energy to pursue your goals. Because let me tell you, even if you are the most prettiest girl or boy in the world, it may be good for you, but you will not be fully fulfilled. You are, first of all, a soul that comes to this planet with a purpose. everyone's mission on this planet is to find their purpose. And if you don't have enough energy to look for this purpose and later on to pursue this goal, then you will not fulfill your main task in this life. And also, again, if you are the most prettiest human being alive and you're not working on your dreams, you are just beautiful and that's it, you have slim body and that's it, it's not enough. It's not enough. And you have to eat enough to get to your goals. Example, if it's an exam period and you're not sleeping enough and you have exams almost every day, you spend extra energy, more than you spend in your normal lifestyle. So during this period, please don't do a very common mistake of having very strict rules that you have to eat the same amount of food that you eat when you're sleeping enough, when there is no stress in life, and when everything is perfect. No, during this, for example, stressful period, you have to eat more in order to compensate that you don't sleep enough. You have to eat more because you think more, you work more, you do more, and you will not be able to get to the best result if you don't have enough energy for that. So please be very flexible with what you eat, how you eat, and listen to your body. And let me tell you some more examples here. I know a lot of people who eat a lot, like really a lot. They may eat 3-4 times a day, eat some sweets every day, eat big meals, and they look perfectly. They are so slim, they are so beautiful, they are shining from within. Do you think they are counting their calories in order not to eat extra food? No, they are listening to their body, and their body asks the perfect amount that this exact person needs to live their life to the fullest. And if you have enough energy, you will be able to reach your goals. Because energy doesn't just disappear. You either do nothing and you just overeat and gain weight, or you eat enough and you put this energy into something beautiful, into a project, into education, into your dreams, into surfing, some sport, into beautiful things which you can do in life. Second thing to mention, we have 24 hours in a day, and we have our maximum effort that we can put into something. And you cannot imagine how many people there are out there who are overthinking about food. They are putting so much effort and time into too many thoughts about food that they have way less energy to actually do the things which make them happy in life. They have way less energy to pursue their dreams, to write songs, to create videos, to become an engineer, to write a book, to become a financial girl in London, for example. They are thinking, hey, I will not meet my friends extra time because I want to work on my career. But at the same time, they spend several hours a day thinking about when to eat what in order to look good. If it's an example of when a person is constantly thinking about food instead of doing the actual work, instead of making their dreams come true, and you're spending that energy on planning what to eat in order to look your best, are you sure that if you eat that meal and that portion of the meal, you will look your best? Are you sure? Because I don't think so. I don't know anyone who controls everything that they eat, but at the same time look their best throughout a long period of time, because they are not pursuing their dreams, because they are not fulfilling their soul. They are concentrating on the wrong thing. Food is just something that helps us reach our goals, something that helps us be able to function in life, be able to wake up in the morning and go to bed thinking that I have a chance to wake up the next day. But if we are concentrating that much on food, we don't have energy and passion to concentrate on something else, because all our thoughts are about food, and it shouldn't be like that. Another thing which I want to mention is that food is very much connected with your confidence in life. The day when you start trusting your body, your intuition regarding what to eat, how much to eat, and when to eat, that day you will be one step closer to developing true, sincere confidence inside of yourself. It should be natural for us to not doubt ourselves. And confidence will help with that. Confidence will help us reach our goals. And confidence cannot be developed in us unless we trust ourselves, love ourselves. And we cannot love ourselves fully if we have problems with food, if we have bad eating behavior, if we don't trust our body. And let me tell you, the only one who knows what is better for you regarding food is you. It's natural for a person to set a goal to get to that goal. And if you have bad eating habits, and by bad eating habits I mean that they are unhealthy, that you are overthinking about food, that you may overeat or undereat, that there are some kind of problems with the way you eat or the way you think about food, or you think that there is good food and bad food when in reality they're not. It becomes way more difficult to get to your success when you don't have a logical structure of what it means to have a healthy eating style. How can you reach your goals if you are not confident? And how you can become confident if you don't trust yourself and if you are in constant fight with yourself regarding food? When a person doesn't accept himself or herself and controls food and is overthinking about food, putting too much effort there, it's called a fight. You are actually fighting with yourself. How do you want to become successful when you are fighting with yourself? You have to be the only one who is not fighting with yourself. The whole world can decide to fight with you. But if you are not fighting with yourself, you will win. Because you are supporting yourself. And if you are in this mode of trusting yourself, believing in yourself, you'll get everything you want in life. Like, no matter how big your dreams are. If you work on yourself, if you work on your mindset, if you work on your body, and by saying that I don't mean like work out extra time, no, work on trusting your body. If you manage to accomplish all of those things, success will come automatically. You will wake up one morning and understand that you have extra time that you don't spend on overthinking about food. You have extra energy because you are eating enough for you specifically. You have enough passion and motivation because you are not doubting yourself. One more thing to mention: success is very natural for a person who has everything aligned in life. When this person has good relationship with their partner, with their friends, with their family, when this person eats the food that they love, when they love what they see in the mirror, when they trust themselves, when they are genuinely happy, and food also makes us happy if we eat the food that fulfills us emotionally, then success comes automatically. Because how can you be happy in life and do the things you love and be good at those things and not get to your goal? It's impossible. If you are working hard, if you have people, right people to support you, with whom you have good relationship, if you have good relationship with yourself, everything becomes possible in this life. And food is an inevitable part of all this circle, because when you know yourself, you eat in a way that's good for you. And again, this way is extremely individual. No one can give the answers. You have to look inside. You have to listen to yourself. You have to trust yourself. When you have this structure, this good relationship with food, everything in life becomes better. And when everything becomes better, when you make one step forward, you become closer to your success, to your goals. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video.